There is a tremendous emphasis, I think, from a trend perspective for organizations to define and develop their purpose.
Why did IQbusiness choose to actually go through the B Corp certification process and to get that mark?
One of the most important things for us as a services organization are the people, the IQers that make up our organization. And we certainly felt that it was important when we started our purpose journey in 2015 to really validate and get further guidance on how we evolve as an organization and how we benchmark ourselves against other organizations locally in South Africa and around the world. And we found that one of the most important aspects has been being able to involve our IQers in that journey of becoming a B corporation and shifting our emphasis and focus to really the profit motive as a commercial enterprise, and beyond that into profit with purpose.
There's only a few thousand B Corps around the world, but there's a lot more conversations happening around purpose and around impacts, and it's starting to sort of bleed into areas where it doesn't naturally sort of fit. It's getting into the broader sort of conversation. Do you see this as the beginning of a wave and will ultimately be something that we'll look back on and laugh that we didn't have this as a standard?
So I think that the wave of change has been building for the last 10 years or so. And it's really being exacerbated by the current global pandemic and pressure point on businesses to play a role in partnering with government, with civil society in new ways, and to use the capacity and capability that exists in businesses to new effect, not simply to serve shareholder needs, but to move much more to a shared value focus. And B Corporation, I think, has really amplified that for the 3,500 companies that have chosen to certify.
What would you say to somebody who was, in a leadership position in a business or in the position to be able to influence the leadership of a business as to why they should join, why they should go through the process of becoming a B corporation?
There is a tremendous emphasis, I think, from a trend perspective for organizations to define and develop their purpose. It's one thing, I think, to define a purpose. It's a completely other thing to enact it, put it into action, and realize that purpose in the day-to-day activities of the organization. And I think B Corporation provides the framework, the encouragement, and the benchmark to continue on that journey. So I'd really encourage other leaders to consider the merits and the approach of becoming a certified B Corporation.